Hey, what's going on, guys? Mario252 here, and in usual fashion, I am extremely late to making this video, but here we are regardless. So yeah, 9 years, pretty crazy number to think about. I've had this channel for almost half my life, which is really kind of staggering to think about, at least from my perspective. Um, but yeah, 9 years on YouTube, man. Technically 9 years and a month, but you know. But yeah, man. I mean, I know this is kind of the typical go through this every year. Oh, humble beginnings, blah 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 blah. I'll save you all the nonsense. This one feels different to me, for a couple of different reasons. Number one, this is the second year in a row that I haven't immediately done something for my channel anniversary. Which ironically is for the exact same reason, but I'll get to that in a little bit. And two, this one just feels a little bit more somber. Um, I mean, obviously, a lot has changed for me as a person recently. And, the reality of I'm not a kid anymore is kind of fully setting in. And, it's really upsetting to me that the channels had to take such, a back seat to everything else I've had going on in my life. Because I do love my YouTube channel, and I don't want anyone to think I don't just because I don't upload. That's not the case. I absolutely adore this thing, and I adore you guys. Unfortunately, over the course of the 9 years I've had this channel, I've grown up. I've gone from a squeaky 10-year-old to essentially a man. That's kind of what I am now. I'm legally a man, and in terms of just general life and activities, I'm also a man. I have a job. I'm going to college. I have a beard, although that's not necessarily a qualification. Um, and I have some pretty big responsibilities. And seeing another anniversary, it just kind of makes me, I don't know. I mean, it makes me happy, obviously, because we've gone another year, but also kind of sad because, I look back at where I started and I look back at what I wanted this channel to be all those years ago. And I don't know if I could say I achieved what I wanted. Um, don't get me wrong, in terms of community, in terms of even to an extent growth, I think I have achieved what I wanted all those years ago. I think my dream was always like it was either 1,000 or 10,000 subscribers, and if it was 1,000, well, we've certainly hit that. If it was 10,000, then well, we've got a ways to go, but you know what? That's okay. Um, but it just kind of looking back at all the years that I've been posting, and seeing how I don't know, things have just changed so much, and I'm just not the person I used to be. I can't sit on my computer all weekend and play Minecraft with my friends anymore. I can't throw hundreds of dollars at NBA 2K anymore. I can't post as often as I want to or as I used to because I have responsibilities, you know? It's it's sad, but it's a part of life. Um and it makes me kind of sad that so much of what this channel is like a different version of me. I don't know if that makes sense, but like 2/3, if not more, of my channel is really a different version of me. It's a younger me. It's a less mature me. It's a more carefree, fun-loving me. And it's just kind of crazy to think about how I've been doing this for 9 years, but you can only see significant results in like the past 3. And I guess it just kind of puts into perspective like how long I was just essentially spinning my tires and accomplishing essentially nothing. For probably 6 years, I gained what, 100 subscribers, maybe a little more, and never really sought to improve, never really strove to be anything more than what I was, and kind of just settled and let a childhood dream kind of die. Particularly around 2018, 2019 is when I was just at my like lowest of YouTube lows and I had no motivation to post. And I posted what, like a dozen videos in a year? Maybe even less, I don't remember. And then obviously 2020 happened, and everything from there is fairly recent history. But I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to think about how I don't know. Maybe just looking back, I almost want to be that kid again. I almost want to go back to 2016, 2018. Give it another shot. Or just be that person again. I don't know. But yeah, this one definitely feels a little bit sadder. Just because I'm kind of in the same situation that I was in last year, and the reason I didn't do an eighth anniversary video, at least not an official one. Same class too. Um, yeah, but I've told that story a gajillion times at this point. Of, oh, I'm stressed. I'm in college. This class stinks. Blah blah blah. You've heard that a gajillion times. And it just in all honesty, I'm not happy with where the channel's at right now. The channel's essentially dead. It's stagnated. It's my own fault, of course. Not uploading obviously means I'm not going to gain any subscribers. But, at the same time, obviously there's a lot going on in my life, and YouTube cannot come first. But at the same time, it's still kind of upsetting to see things stall out. But I want to change that. I want to get back into really putting out content again. Actual content. Not me sitting here and talking about my day. Not me, I don't know, eating takeout in front of a camera. That's not content. Content is me playing video games. Content is me coming up with new and interesting ideas and hearing new and interesting ideas from you guys and turning that into interactive, fun, enjoyable content. What I'm doing right now is essentially the epitome of laziness. Turn my camera on, let it run for an hour, call that a stream. And that's not content. It's not what you guys want to see. It's not what I want to post. But unfortunately, it's what I've resorted to, and I'm not satisfied with that. I can't say for certain that I will immediately be jumping back into form with content, because obviously I'm still in school for another 6 weeks. However, I'm going to try. I can tell you that. I'm going to try and put out actual substantial content that you guys would enjoy and that I would enjoy making. And hopefully, even if it doesn't revive the channel, just feel like I'm doing something productive again and not just barfing garbage onto the platform, which is kind of what I feel like I'm doing right now, is just uploading for the sake of uploading and nothing more. And I really want that to change. So I hope you guys can bear with me as I try to find time to act on that and really make change. And just know in the meantime that there is a desire for improvement, and that I'm not happy with what I'm giving you guys right now. And of course, some of it has to do with the fact that I only have so much at my disposal in terms of space, in terms of time, in terms of equipment. But I can still put together a decent stream. Even if it's once a week, once every 2 weeks, I can still put together a decent stream if I really try. And I just haven't been doing that for several months now. Not even trying to do that. And frankly, it's disappointing to me. I'm sure it's disappointing to all of you. And, frankly, I think it's disrespectful to you guys to put out nothing, literally nothing, and just expect you guys to watch it and to continue to support me. That's not right. You should support me because you want to and because you enjoy what I upload. You shouldn't support me just because. And I'm not happy with the level of quality that I'm putting out right now. So, here's what I'm going to say. Obviously, next year is a big year. So going into that, I really want to not just talk, but actually act on what I'm saying. I want to post better content. I want to post content that you guys will enjoy. I want to post content that I will enjoy making. I want to post content that rekindles the fire of what we had in summer of 2022 or summer, fall 2021, things like that. Because those were some peak times for the channel when I was enjoying myself, you guys were enjoying tuning in and participating, and everything was really, really great all around. And I want to bring that back. And it's going to take work. You know, it's not just going to happen. I can't just start up a Roblox stream and expect 20 people to show up. I understand that. You know, I've set a bit of a precedent over the past few months of not really trying all that hard. And I can't just expect people to come flooding back. And I understand that. But I hope that as I start to put more and more effort in and start to actually produce content again, that the numbers will kind of follow that. And I mean, I guess that's all I can really hope for. And to those of you who have stuck around and still watch my content, you have my most sincere gratitude. You know, I personally feel like I'm disrespecting all of you with the type of content that I'm putting out. And, you know, I apologize, and I want to fix that. I want to do better. And I thank you for sticking with me, you know, through all of the ups and downs and the highs and the lows of my content and of me as a person. And I hope I can repay you by giving you something worth watching. So, you know, that's kind of the state of things as of right now. You know, obviously, next year is the big one. And going into that, you know, I really want to improve. I really want to not just improve, but feel good about what I'm posting. So I'm going to make an honest effort to act on that and to make that happen. But I thank you all for sticking with me. Whether you just joined the channel or you've been here all 9 years, you know, your support means the world to me, and I love you. I apologize for my laziness and my lack of effort in my content lately. And I pray that you bear with me as I look to make this change and really bring back what I love to see in this channel. And with all that being said, thank you for watching. Happy 9 years, and hope to see you around soon. Peace.